All right, so all the stroll that I was doing with all my away jerseys kept coming up dark. I don't know what you got going on that side. So this shit could come out, glitch out or some shit with the colors. What you saying? Possible. Leo Morrison.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather. Roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This nigga got X Factor. Very got me. Shit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. Give him 58 yards on the ground.
Good run, Dallas.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Yeah, he said he had to go get some stuff for the coronavirus, the stack. Yeah. The dude sure kicks a lot weight, man. He said he had to go shout and get some coronavirus stuff. The last run got a couple.
Here's 2nd and 8.
For the family. He told me 2 p.m. in California time.
Now it's Smith, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And his kick here is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points will put on the board.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
That nigga Tariq Cohen got jukebox in joystick. He don't even want to see him with it. Yeah, he don't even want to see him get it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
2nd and 2. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
I'm playing King right now.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
But I don't know if y'all peeped this, making Gross get his game back by playing King all them fucking times. Because Gross been struggling a little bit. He ain't himself. Nah, nigga. Stop playing that, man. That man. You helping that man get his game back, King. It's on the right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
Their running back
because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Alexander. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive. And they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them. And now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Nice little team over here, King.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Throwing on first down, Alexander. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
That nigga is cold-blooded. He just disrespected 3
niggas.
Makes it a
7-3 lead.
And scored.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms.
You just heard Dallas.
Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Oh, you checked out Pookie, he tough like that?
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing is Jackson.
Fuck, bro.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Nigga one can't got my ass.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you say?
Quarterbacks that got that extraterrestrial shit.
The officials are instructed. If there's
they said that Omaha shit the best shit to get though.
Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A big hit that time in the punt game.
Damn,
66 yards on the boot. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today,
yeah, that shit when that shit be blinking and let you know nigga what. That's the nigga to pass.
Early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here.
Now they try the right side here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go, D, get up. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Alexander. And that's Elliott, complete. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. To throw on 2nd down, Alexander. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
You better be afraid of me. You better go. Check. Lucky. That's it. Mike's 50.
Looking to throw. Alexander under pressure again, and down he goes again. And keep your eye on that man. 4 sacks last week, 1 there here in the second quarter. He can be so disruptive.
So what was he doing in the first quarter? What was going on?
Took a nap.
I think he tried to lull him to sleep a little bit. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you got me this week. No longer. And you know, with the 4 sacks last week, it's obvious he gets his in flurries.
I'll be watching him.
And taken at the 46. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Shit, you got X factors everywhere. No, my running play.
A first down carry for Smith.
Yeah.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that
this
one was
team loaded, King. You got
X
factors all over the fucking place,
big
man.
defensive
No matter
linemen
where I
will
run,
take
I
the
guess
bait
it don't
and
matter.
move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Switch.
Oh, yeah, you blitzing.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Open man is lost, complete. And he's going to get this.
He an X factor. He an X factor. He just ain't opened up yet, bro. That nigga beef. That's Ross.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles Davis. To another one in
6'4",
Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
At the 27-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Lamar?
And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's crashing. He's checking.
They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
That was that nigga, I don't know that nigga, man. Nigga's supposed to be good. Alpha Man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Mr. fucking field goal. Damn it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, check. Motion out of the backfield. Motion out of the backfield. Like stick on shot. Yep. Watch the twist.
Yeah,
here we go. 50. Mike 50.
From the gun.
Alexander.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
He broke for like 80 yards
and he will
and
lose
then got hurt.
yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
He's still starting. He got like 5 picks, I think.
Off the play fake. Alexander. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then they'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one.
Come on, Lamar.
And now this throw incomplete, and
man, you got Lamar throwing crazy this game, King. What the fuck
so
going on?
We've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway.
He didn't even get to him that time.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
That was a touchdown, dog. He missing touchdowns right now. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Yeah, I was running 3-4. I didn't know that shit. Oh, I'm always running big nickel. I love big nickel.
Looking to throw on second down. Alexander, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Throwing on third and long. Alexander. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I got some.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And no return here. Where will they spot it? Just outside the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in
the
third quarter.
That dude Campbell on the Steelers shut down Hollywood
yards
Brown.
the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32.
Nah, I ran slants. He was on it. I did out routes. He was on it.
First. But we always talk about good down
I had to go look at that nigga numbers
after
the game.
Expand their playbook. Well, second and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
He run different though. Dallas run a lot better than him.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Kill.
Now it's Dixon. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Target. Kill. Check safety. He's checking. Crash. Go get him.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going deep for Brown.
Let's go.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, do that when your kick is trash.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
But when you got a beast kicker, that shit don't change.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get him. Check.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That one good for the completion percentage, but no
Take
gain.
a chance if you don't block it, it's a penalty.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat,
do.
but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Check 50. Check 4.
Operating from the gun, Alexander. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Yeah, they didn't give him a chance to drop it.
Defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Under 10. 10. Alert flare. Squeeze. SOS.
They begin with a run by Smith, and he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Like 50. We got him. Check 3. Slam.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't caught.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Ooh.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Wow.
Wow. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Wow. I was worried about stripping.
Once again taking the lead.
Oh, because he's a quarterback, so I immediately want to strip mode.
Synonymous with his Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81.
Yeah, but you got a better chance of grabbing that nigga on the strip than a goddamn missing on that big-ass hit stick. Unless he's coming down here.
A good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh,
or the whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden, because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach.
So if I'm touching him and hitting the strip button, that shit coming loose.
We're watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his 2nd touchdown there.
That shit was low-key disrespectful. God damn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Nah, you ain't see how motherfucking Smith came up the edge?
Attack him here.
I don't know. Yeah, but if I kept the ball, he would have smacked me. I bet you that.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
He's using him now. Okay.
Smith, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
I got you. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's on field.
Jackson now. Throwing on 3rd and long. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for the Ravens. 56 yards.
He misjudged when he tried to pick it up. $27 wasn't even in the play, though, bro. 27 wasn't in the play.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Got a man at It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to regain the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, man. Niggas gotta chill. Niggas bugging.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play. It'll be
Tony
second
Winfield,
down.
boy. That's my guy.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
To throw on second down. Alexander escaping the pressure right.
Come on, Winfield.
He nearly had the pick.
I was just praising you, Winfield. Come on, bruh. You got to pick
they have
that,
not
bro.
gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there
I
with a
was
longer
just praising
throw.
you,
Unable
bro.
to
You
complete
did
it.
that
But you have to keep
bro.
trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Big play coming up.
Crazy.
Here's 3rd and 10.
I did
See
that.
some pressure here.
You dropped it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle,
Nah,
and it's
man.
complete.
I'm pretty good at using,
His
bro.
first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
50, Mike 50. Watch twins. Watch twins.
Yeah, Friday.
From the gun, Alexander letting one fly deep for it's caught inside the 25.
Fucking the boy got burnt,
And
man.
he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
He got burnt, man. That's the way. I did, man.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
I thought I ain't had the shade over there and help him out because he was nah. I mean, I shade with my safety to help out a nigga that need help.
On first down.
What you talking about?
And he'll take this.
Nah, I mean, I can do the quick adjustments to find out what the fuck y'all talking about.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, I'm about to go to quick adjustments and practice that shit and find don't get beat.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Fuck that. Y'all niggas holding out, trying to hold out on me and shit.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And they'll get to him just inside the 15 even after that strong run we witnessed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Fucking quarterback break for 50. Come on, man. Nigga probably got like 82 speed or some shit.
Another shot from the 9 on
speed?
2nd and
speed
goal.
Like 82?
No. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to ball.
Why y'all ain't let him score?
About the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much
let that
closer to
nigga
the goal
score so we
line
get a
now for
chance to
3rd
score.
down. They come out here in the eye. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's their quarterback with 6 seconds remaining, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and
That
mouse game.
nigga pulled them niggas back just in time.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind
You
up
pulled it back
incomplete.
just in time, man. If I just should have quick hacked that shit, I was running with the
Game,
blitz.
they knew that they needed
I run with
some
the
type
blitz
of a
too much.
miracle there at the very end, but
Fuck you. I'm about to check this nigga's speed. He probably got like 82 speed, man.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Dallas, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I can't beat the Bengals in my division.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sport.
You beat. I don't get it, man. Everybody else be handling it.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me.
My nigga was up for X Factor. I know he ain't get it now with that shit that just happened.
Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready.
Yeah, he got it, bro. Nazir Adderley is a fucking X Factor. Yes, sir. Let's go. Well, moral victories. I'll take it. Moral motherfucking victories. I was just pissed off. I don't mind.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.
I tried, man. I've been talking to them dudes. I talked to them dudes earlier this morning. Waiting. Chip said he gotta do some stuff around the house. He said he gotta wash clothes. So apparently his wife is doing something, not around. Something online. Hold on. Yo, I have been hitting him. Yeah, he done went ham and started hitting dude. Now dude not responding to him. I'm about to just sing. Foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me Went up and magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. My dude is an X Factor.
Read the next book in the mailbox.
Damn, my nigga DJ is out for 5 weeks. That nigga about to lose out on Rookie of the Year.
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a
DJ, he out for 5 weeks.
I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried I don't know. It depends on how much you hit them dudes. Damn, who Deion Lincoln, dog? Nigga off for Offensive Player of the Year. That nigga above Hollywood Brown. What you got Deion Lincoln doing over there? What are you, running back? I think DJ might be good for the Rookie of the Year, though, even though he hurt. Ross is 4th on the list. Damn, you got Rondell Moore? When you get him? Wide receiver? What's his speed? Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes on the road. This crazy. I get 80 a show. You got Queen second in defensive rookie of the year. Jafar Holland is first. Look at Campbell, Tyson Campbell right there, third. So that nigga ballin'. Turn my back, you laughing. Look at him now. I told you that dude shut down Hollywood, man. Yeah, he shut Hollywood down. He needed that in our division, though. We gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Oh, for real? Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Where's Tyson Campbell right now? You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you my wife ran 100 meters. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. He had a great draft with them. If them niggas was like they was with them other drafts, how they was supposed to be, oh, his team would be loaded. Yes, Nav Adderley. He got Zone Hawk, Unfakeable, and Kickoff. I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty use a can't treat you like my ace. He basically turned into Earl Thomas for me. Me and Craig younger Earl Thomas. Yeah, he got 89 speed with 95 acceleration. Foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me magic. With the gang, we ball out. You know what, man? If Winfield picked that ball off, I would have won that game, bro. This man threw across his body, across the field. Oh yeah, 223. Big. Yeah, he got big hitter. I can't do that in your league though, right? I mean, he in the box on the nickel anyway. He come in the box. Yeah, your boy would be coming in the box on the nickel. Yeah, he come down in the box. Yo, the computer drafted me a 6th overall pick quarterback that somebody released named Michael Tripp. Well, they picked him up for my backup quarterback. How somebody don't grow this dude, dog? Yours? His first season, somebody had him. He threw for 3,000 yards, 3,042 yards, 25 TDs, but he had 44 interceptions. I don't know who had this nigga. And then after that, he didn't play no more. But he was a 6th overall pick. I was wondering why when I went to the little owner shit, he had high jersey sales in that. You know how you check the little owner shit? He had high jersey sales, and they did a memorabilia ball for signature for his ass. I'm like, why they doing all this shit for Michael Tripp? I go, look, this nigga is 6th overall pick. Same time. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy. I get 80 a show. Yo, my last stretch of games is pretty tough. King, Trey, Moolah, G.A. Bound, Hoop, and the fucking Bengals. What wide receiver? We can just put up 35-7 on this head. I don't like he building them too much. And Madden guys, we can beat them 35-7. Damn, that nigga do got 98 speed with 98 celebration. That nigga, is that nigga Schwartz even up for rookie of the year? What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Disappointing in the squad. For my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see